All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if this is live now. All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. It is Tuesday, December 1st. Happy new month. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thanks again for taking the time out of your day. We do this every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. You are locked in. So make sure to click the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. There's a little our logo and a little icon there. Click that, subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos. Really do appreciate it, as always. All right, let's go ahead and talk market, shall we? This is going to be a shorter video. This will end at 9:15 because at 9:20 I'll be with our YouTube Premium members, who will be the who will be joining me for our live trading session every Tuesday from 9:20 to 10:30. So right now I'll send you the link if you guys do want to join that. It will be set up for today. So if you guys want to take a look at it, here you go. There's the link if you guys want it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk markets. Close this out here. All right. Dow futures up 317 points, 1% to the upside, nearly 30,000. NASDAQ up 100 points, 0.81%. S&P 500 E-minis, 36.58. We traded that yesterday with our futures group. We also traded NASDAQ last night with our futures group. Two great gains of profits. Russell 2000 up 1.26%. Bitcoin was nearly at 20,000 this morning, right around 5 a.m. Well, I was awake. Excuse me. Now it's pulling back a little bit on the futures side, 3.7%. Crude futures down 0.60%. Gold futures are up nearly 2%, 18.15 an ounce. Silver 4.94%, 23.71 an ounce. So it looks like Bitcoin and gold are having an inverse correlation, meaning they're moving opposite of each other lately, anyways. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. 62 pips to the upside, 119.88. 104.39 for the dollar yen, up 4 pips. The dollar index 91.65, sliding down 2.3% as it backs up a little bit, and the VIX is red 1.36%. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about yesterday. I went ahead and put a tweet out there. This is why you need to have Twitter up. It's very important, and turn on notifications, because there's times I'll tweet things that I do see. I tweeted out there that 220 calls on PayPal were getting a lot of volume. It wasn't a signal, but again, it was something to see. Again, I don't need to spell it out for you guys. If you see something, it is your job, your responsibility to take a look. If you don't want to take a look, fine. But again, it's just little hints of the market. And look at that thing. So now PayPal's at 219.61, nearly 220. Again, the volume doesn't lie. It was right there. Palantir, same thing. It's up early this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at some pre-market movement here. Let's see. Okay, Hexo is up 21.43%. Neo 2.61%. Moderna up another 13%. Let's look at the Dow here. Apple 1.64%. We had the 121 calls for yesterday that we banked with our team. Boeing 1.79%. Microsoft 0.43%. JP Morgan's up 2%. Chevron up 2.37%. Again, I've always said this, the Russell 2000 usually is up when banks are up. So again, if Russell 2000 is up, usually the banks are doing well. So maybe something to look at today for the banks. Could be a little bit of a day trade. AMD down 0.40%. American Airlines 2.41%. Pfizer 2.5%. Carnival 4.5%. General Electric 1.38%. Macy's up 1.76%. Wells Fargo 2.85%. Banks. United Airlines 2.3%. Tesla up 5%, again, inclusion into the S&P this month. Zoom is down 7.81%. They had great numbers, but again, it pulled back. And Intel up 0.56%. That's where we are in PayPal, 2.5%. We just talked about that. So pretty good stuff. Again, guys, it's important that if you do want to at least know the news and know anything that we see, it's important to check it out on our Twitter. At least turn on notifications so you could follow us. If we give out information, what you do with it is your business, obviously. But if we give you a shovel, right, and you could dig for gold, or you could just throw out the shovel. That's the way I see it. So again, it's really up to you how you want to take the information. But either way, good morning. Peter Tran, do I trade live every day? No. Well, I trade live my account, of course, but not on YouTube. No, that's on Tuesday for a YouTube Premium. PayPal 200 calls still holding. I don't have a 200 calls. You're talking about the 220s? Yeah, the students got in. Apple call, we had Apple call yesterday. Spot 300 call. Let's take a look at Spotify. So let's go ahead and expand our chart here. Again, since this is going to be a quick video, so I won't be able to answer everybody. Spotify looks decent. 300 calls if you break 293.60. SLB 23.5 calls if it breaks the moving average. It did break the 200. Looks pretty interesting. I would say the 23s if there's volume. Maybe the 22.5s would probably be a little more of a better bet. 22.5s look very interesting. But again, you need the volume. Good morning, Yolanda. Holding off from trading until after Powell? I don't know. We'll see what happens in the morning. We'll see. Morning, do you like BBCAAS calls today? I think regarding the BlackBerry thing, you're talking about the Amazon agreement. It is pre-market. Again, I don't know what the volume is. I've never traded BlackBerry before. And CAAS, I don't even know what that is. So who knows? Again, it's all about the volume. What do you think about Melly? I think I've answered this again. Mercado Libre, I don't see any reason to own it. I think it's an Argentine bank or something like that. I don't see any reason to own it personally. If you want to trade it, if there's volume, go for it. Entry for DAL, UAL calls. DAL still needs 42.19 for the break. UAL needs 46.86 for a break. Twitter looks like it's some volume ahead. Again, tech is up, so Twitter is going to go up with it. And Twitter is about 12 cents pre-market. Needs 47.15 before you do anything. Morning PLTR. Yep, PLTR. I have those calls. Again, we were above we're playing the 50-day moving average bounce. It is green pre-market. We should get to that 30. QQQ 305 calls if 302.65 is broken. Yeah, I have 302.65 as the upside, which is the all-time high. 303.50 calls would probably be your next bet. Good morning, Carlos. A period of the wake of Tesla's recent recalls. You're playing Tesla or NIO this month. Tesla is expensive when it comes to options, mind you. So NIO will be cheaper. I own both stocks. Planning to go for premium signal before price rise. Will we get a warning before the price rise? Yes. The price increase will be coming. We'll let you know when we do. So again, we give everyone a heads up. Again, if you're a current member of Premium or Basic, or you signed up for the Black Friday deal, you're fine. You're not gonna get increased on. It's only if you leave. If you leave for like a month or two, then you have to pay the new amount. But if you're the Black Friday people that signed up, that took advantage of the Black Friday sale, what we're gonna do next year, because you have it for a year, we're just gonna hit you up and we'll lock in the same deal for you. We'll just say, hey, do you want to renew for another year? We're not going to increase the price on you. So again, if you don't want to, that's fine. You don't have to re-sign. Again, there's no recurring payment. We're just going to ask you, and we'll give you 48 hours to respond if you want to stay. We'll just remove in the chat, or again, you could always hit us up a couple of days before you signed up, and then we'll let you know. But again, for the most part, if you're a Black Friday deal person that did it, you're not going to get hit. If you're a Premium and Basic member, you have nothing to worry about. If you're a Masterclass student, you have nothing to worry about. Masterclass prices are not going to go up. So just a heads up. Futures trading is not going to go up. Investment Club will, Basic and Premium. So just a heads up. Again, we will let you know the details when we get them. Can you also brief background on YouTube trading session? What it involves? Again, think of it as a one-on-one session with me teaching for 1 hour. Again, I answer all questions in a very more quiet environment, or I can actually answer everyone's question. Here I get tons of questions thrown at me. I can't answer everyone, but at least on the YouTube Premium, I can actually speak to you and answer any question you may have, whether it's trading or anything else, maybe economics too. And we do live tradings together, but the best way to do it is to go by the YouTube channel, the actual YouTube channel page. There's a community tab. If you click on the community tab, that's where I keep everyone up to date on anything that we've opened on that session or any questions we may have. But again, important to see. The session is 1 hour. Entry on AMD following the breakout yesterday. AMD, great. The students caught that with me. You do need to break 94 before you do anything on AMD. Do you trade live with Masterclass? I do not trade live with Masterclass. Sometimes we do something called the radio, where I'll show them my screen. That depends on the day, if we have anything open, yada yada. But I usually just speak to them on the chat room on the Masterclass. I don't trade live with them. That's what their teachers are for. I'm not their teacher. Hello, Garcia. Should I just go ahead and buy as many options of Moderna? Can I now with the banner explanation? I don't like the fact that you said, should I just buy as many options? That just tells me you're trying to go on supermarket sweep. No, don't do that. Obviously, look at the volume and do your charting beforehand. Thoughts on DBX short and midterm look like a good buying opportunity. DBX, it's Dropbox. You're looking to what? Short and mid-term. Oh, short and term, mid-term. It looks pretty decent. Again, 21.25 is the print high after earnings, but it looks like it's going in the right direction. So 21.5 is definitely not out of the realm of reality. SPY 370 calls. SPY 370 calls, again, not a bad trade. You do have NFP this week, so I can kind of see where you're going by. Break 366.77, which is the high, and then take a look at the volume. PFE 40 calls. Usually with Pfizer, I don't get a lot of volume, so I tend to skip that name. But I could see what you're trying to do, but I would not. I would advise to skip it. What about FedEx? That's Austin. He's one of our group. FedEx. Like FedEx, we need to break 296.08. Carlos, can you do an aftermarket short session on YouTube? That is something we're talking about. That is not set in stone. Again, we will let you know if we do that. Again, we did a survey there. There are some people that said no, so we're taking it by ear, both sides. Again, it's time out of my day as well, and I have more than just one business. This is not my only business, guys. Keep in mind. Greed indicator rising. Should we stay away from the markets and how long? I don't care what the greed indicator says. I'm a long-term investor anyway, so if you want to close based on an indicator, be my guest. I'm not. I've been saying it. I even posted an Instagram post about how we've been bullish the whole damn year, and everyone's been saying the world's gonna end. It's not. Remember, the world was going to end if Biden got elected or whatever happened in the election. Nothing happened. The market is actually up, new all-time highs. I mean, enough with the nonsense, guys. I explained exactly to the T why we're bullish. I've been saying it over, I don't know how many podcasts I need to do. I don't know how many posts I got to do. Again, if you want to base everything on the world's going to end because you just read a bunch of blogs, by all means, stay bullish, man. That's what I've been saying. Apple, let me see a couple more questions before we end this. Two more. Will you post when you close position on PLTR Carlos? I may just send a Twitter a tweet. Yes. Instagram, no. That's why you need to be on Twitter. I don't have the time to just go on Instagram on demand. That's not going to happen. Baba calls for this week. Baba is looking fine. Again, nice bounce. Needs to break the 200. I don't know what Mara is. So again, looking at it, you need to break 7 if you want to do anything. Pins is on the right move. You can see 71.47 was price upgraded. Take a look at calls if it breaks 71.47. Thoughts on mRNA options? Again, could be expensive. I'm not sure. But again, you need to see the volume in the morning. And for option, you only trade breakouts and breakdowns. Yes. Brand new. Can you please talk about your options and deals for memberships? G.A.R capitalfx.com is the website. Take a look there. Apple calls. Again, we had it yesterday. So we already took that money. So we're happy already. If it breaks 121.03, we'll take a look. But again, we've already made money on Apple. Price to add on Square, PayPal, Microsoft. Microsoft alert for me, it's at 200. For Square, again, which is on fire, I have an alert at 150. And for, was it PayPal? PayPal, which I own, below 170, I'd buy. Give me your thoughts on RR, please. I don't know what RR is. RR doesn't come up. Sorry. WMT 155 calls. WMT runs very slow, so keep in mind I'd stay away. FCL, fuel cell energy. If you wanted to get in, I would say 824, the 100 days seems about right. How's CGC looking? CGC needs 2973. The legalization vote is tomorrow. And that's about it. Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go check in with our team. The premium group, and I gotta get them set up. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note. Cheers, guys.